Okay, this is Lisa sharing life stories with you again. I gotta talk about the cats and the animals. I spend so much money a week on these stray cats. Again, they did not ask to be here, and I really need help. If anybody can ever help me with cat food, I would be indebted to you. I live in Warren, Michigan. But anyways, to touch on that, I'm in Detroit right now at work, and there's an abandoned house on the next street, and I have some dry food, and there was the skinniest little poor black kitty. He looks like he's just, I don't know, he's by himself under this house, this abandoned house. And I poured 2 little bags of, you can get stuff at the dollar store, little bags of food out there for him. Hopefully that'll be enough for the next couple days for him. I'm not going to be out here for a while. I'm going to be working somewhere else. But I'm going to try to get some food out here a couple times a week if I can. I'm starting to feed cats every other places now. I feed one at my old job, and I just feel bad for these animals. They didn't ask to be here. They did not ask to be on this earth, and all they are is trying to survive, just like me and you are trying to survive. So I put this out there. Any of you guys can give any food to your local animal controls. You help people like me who struggle feeding the animals. I go there when I absolutely have no food, and they help me out. There's so many times that I just have no food at all, and even for myself, because I'll give them my last, any kind of meat, I'll give it to them. Even cheese, I get block cheese, I'll give them that, anything, just so their bellies are full. And you help people like me to make it possible where these cats and dogs can eat. So, and in the stray dogs too, it just breaks me up. Breaks me to no end. So please, you guys, your local humane societies, your animal controls, they have a broad reach. They help people like me. They help all kinds of other people. If you can give, please. And if anybody wants to help me out, I would greatly appreciate it, because I just can't have enough food for these cats. They come in the morning and their bellies are talking to them. And I watch another guy on YouTube. He is the most wonderful man. He's in Canada, I believe in Nova Scotia. I'm not quite sure. His name is the Raccoon Whisperer. And he promised his wife, it was her dying wish, to keep feeding the raccoons. I think she started off by making little peanut butter sandwiches. And he gives them chicken hot dogs. He spends, and he said, thank God for YouTube, which pays for it. He spends over $2,000 a month feeding the raccoons. And they can eat. I was watching some of them eat 4, 5, 6, 7 hot dogs a piece. So, plus he gives them dog food, kibbles and bits. It don't matter what kind, but that's what he gives them. And I don't know if he's tried it. They would eat it because they eat cat food too. I fed raccoons before, but there was only one in the neighborhood. I don't live where this gentleman lives out in the country. You come across more things like that. Mostly by my house is the skunks. I'm feeding them too. They don't even get off my porch. They want to eat too. They're not even afraid of me. They want that cat food. They're in the bowl eating the whole thing. They're little piggies. But yeah, it's these animals didn't ask to be here. Now, skunks and raccoons can take care of themselves more than cats. These cats can take care of themselves to a certain extent, but it's hard. It's really hard when you're trying to do good. I'm just trying to help God's creatures. Like, again, they didn't ask to be here. I'm trying to help them. I feed 20 to 25 cats a day. I got to get together with animal control again, because stuff slips through the cracks. There was 1, 2, 4 or 5 babies that I didn't know. They must have came from different neighborhoods. The cats that weren't spayed or neutered, they hooked up with them, and now there's more baby cats again. And I've been trying so hard. I had it where last year there was only 1 or 2 left, and that was the problem. And it carried over to this year, and then I don't want there to keep being more babies, I don't want them to have to grow up in that kind of life. That's too hard for them. So yeah, with that being said, I try my hardest to feed the animals. I really do. It's become a passion of mine, and I just, once you start, you don't feel right putting your head down at night. Like the raccoon whisperer, he always says, these guys eat before I do every day, and this man's older. He's a wonderful man. He feeds them before he eats. That's the same thing what I do. I get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm fixing all their food. I'm trying to give them meat and wet and dry food, all fresh water. It's a lot. It's a lot. Before I go to work, I'm running around. Then I'm trying to take care of my dog. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. A lot going on. But I'm just encouraging you guys. This video is meant to encourage you to help out your local humane society and your local animal control, because they feed a lot of animals that you don't even know about. All these strays and stuff that are on the streets, they help people like me feed them. So I would appreciate that. And if anybody wants to contact me directly, please write me. I really could use your help. I really could. I don't get the help that wonderful man James gets, or Jim. He goes by Jim. I don't get help from nobody except once in a while animal control. I'm doing this 100% on my own. It's a lot. It's a lot. It costs me an arm and a leg. Literally an arm and a leg. But thank you, you guys. Thank you for all the good that people do, showing kindness to animals. Again, they didn't ask to be here. We got to take care of them. You guys have a beautiful day. Thank you. Lisa sharing life stories with you. Take care. Bye.